1. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Quote. 2. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Quote. 3. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. Quote. 4. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. 5. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. 6. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. Quote. 7. There's a tremendous bias against taking risks. Everyone is trying to optimize their ass covering. Quote. 8. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. Quote. 9. I don't think it's a good idea to plan to sell a company. Quote. 10. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. Quote. 11. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. Quote. 12. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. Quote. 13. Starting and growing a business is as much about the innovation, drive, and determination of the people behind it as the product they sell. Quote. 14. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. Quote. 15. What makes innovative thinking happen? I think it's really a mindset. You have to decide. Quote. 16. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. Quote. 17. Being an entrepreneur is like eating glass and staring into the abyss of death. Quote. 18. I think most of the important stuff on the internet has been built. There will be continued innovation, for sure, but the great problems of the internet have essentially been solved. Quote. 19. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. Quote. 20. It's very important to like the people you work with, otherwise life and your job is gonna be quite miserable. Quote. 21. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. Quote. 22. I care a lot about the truth of things and trying to understand the truth of things. I think that's important. If you're going to come up with some solution, then the truth is really, really important. Quote. 23. You're not going to create revolutionary cars or rockets on 40 hours a week. It just won't work. Colonizing Mars isn't going to happen on 40 hours a week. Quote. 24. A small group of very technically strong people will always beat a large group of moderately strong people. Quote. 25. Start somewhere and then really be prepared to question your assumptions, fix what you did wrong, and adapt to reality. Quote.